How's it going, everyone? We're going to be starting a brand new Let's Play today. We're going to be jumping into Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've been so pumped for this game, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which human calls Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. What is thy name? Of course, we're gonna go with pink. Pink, start. Yes. Pink. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Pink. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. Wake up. Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my girl? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky. You understand. Come on. Who in the world does that? I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some direction? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures, aren't they? Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Pink. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laviton. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. Oh, blast my brother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3, wait. Alright, time to jump right into this. I already did play a little bit of it, and I gotta say it's incredible so far. But, go over here, grab this item, which of course is your phone. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and the mission, seek out all Pokemon. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaway by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now that one is Roulette. Roulette can... And that's just telling you a little bit about him. I'm not going to go through all that. Of course, Cyndaquil. This is the one I chose for my other gameplay on my other account. And the Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Alright. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most critical thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs, throw these at Pokemon to catch them. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize, let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule its size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention. You see, throw one at them and at a Pokemon, and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 one-on ways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. These three aren't too hard to catch. One of them will actually break out of the Pokeball, but alright. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Pink. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darlings runaways left now. Still the most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. I can hardly believe it, Pink. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Pink, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all these Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come on now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Then, whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Jubilife Village. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. This way, if you please. Jubilife's village, it's come a long way thanks to this road we're on is known to, sorry guys, this is getting too fast for me. The village was built sacredly 2 years ago. There's much to do. I understand you must be more than, and since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate. I understand you must. Too fast. I'm not even gonna try at this point. Sorry, guys. Oh, brotheration, I had almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Your Rook phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who in the world are you, and what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuse for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a little while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled them for sure. But the professor, well, unfortunately, it was just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. But everything will be quite alright now. Pink here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Selene. Professor Laventon have told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've gotten plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Where do you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Well, you know that the great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come on now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in this survey corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they could do. But that's where Pink comes in. She's successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order. You understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Pink. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said member falls out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. You were awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Pink join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Pink's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Pink, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Captain Celine's like Hisui. In a way, they're both pretty harsh.
Sorry,
Now, she simply put on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we returned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people falling from the sky, that's some kind of story. Alright, the very beginning is a lot of story mode. From what I heard, it's like 2 hours long, if I'm right. So hopefully we can get through this somewhat fast. Really start getting going. Hey in there, are you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Did you sleep alright? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Saline waiting. Let's hurry to the headquarters. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up, keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Celine, ma'am, I've brought Pink. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away, but none of us have ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be quite simple enough for her if the professor wasn't exaggerating, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our survey corps satchels to carry wherever you may need in the field. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. I'll expect you to step up if anything gets weary. Pardon, Pink, come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and while simply survive in this unforgiving land, Pink absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Go on, Pink. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see that they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Alright, we are going to go with Roulette this playthrough. Since we went with Cyndaquil and the other one will go with Roulette. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Roulette back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. A word of advice, my girl, pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you are out in the field. Look at those two cheer on their power roulette. Or maybe they just wanted to help Pink with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Pink fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the obsidian fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. Those Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the obsidian fields. Meet me at the gate to your left as soon as you leave the headquarters. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and meet him. And then right after this, we'll catch our first 3. Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volu of the Grinko Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. Wow, I can't talk. Sorry, guys. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is the key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in a battle? I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. So far, I do like how they implemented the battle system. Like, you could still move. As you can see, Togepi's like getting closer. So I'm not 100% sure on how to get your Pokemon to get closer like Togepi just did. If any of you know yet, comment down below because I've yet to figure that out. But it's definitely interesting. The mechanics of the game, like, for being a Pokemon game, it's definitely switched it up a lot, so. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And they gain experience through battle. They'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. But so few people have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from a little exercise. And to you, my fallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly after all. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilee Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let Reese, the guardsman, know where you're headed off to. That way someone can come collect you if things go wrong. Hey, I hope you make it through this. You're pink, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Alright, we're going to go ahead and choose this area over here. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Slane got hold of me after you left. She's impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Pink's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here and not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Pink. Alright, first things first, we gotta catch up Bidoof. This is Aspiration Hill. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the... Sorry, did not be able to read the end of that. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Selene taught me. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. So we're going to go ahead and get down here. And very easily catch Bidoof. One Bidoof caught. Now we're March. Alright, so now we're going to get it out and talk to him again. And then we're going to catch 2 of the Starlies. Now Starly here is the type to run at the drop of a hat. But don't worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. And we should catch that one first try. And that's Starly caught too. I admit I'm impressed so far. And then our last one is the Shinx. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Selene's wise teachings, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item, press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. Then once you got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and it'll bring back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partner to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching Ishings. Alright, so before I go further, they don't really explain this later in the storyline. So, to get berries, acorns, and all that, you're going to throw right at the tree. gonna collect them. There you go. Now the rocks. I don't know if he means these rocks. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think he means these rocks. You could hold in to Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try to catch the Shinx now. There it is, Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive distortion. Did you know that already? That figures me. I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. Alright, so the more areas you see catching up, the easier it's going to be to catch. X icon will appear above Pokemon if it is picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. But not to worry, I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up, in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball and to try to catch it. You've got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you learned in your battle with Volu. Get out there and make your last catch. Alright, we're going to hit X and then throw it at it. And we're going to fight. Now that it's weak, we're going to catch it. So we're going to hit X and then all we have to do is throw it, and then yes, this one you don't really have to aim at it. So wait, did you really? You really did. You did it. That's 3 species of Pokemon caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. You must have gotten Professor Labat's the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Pink. You've taken the first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photo. I've got to admit, it's true, you've gotten real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? Eventually you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. The most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6. Apparently not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come on, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Saline awaits our report at headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Alright everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end the first episode right here. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe for more content coming to you soon. And if you like the game want to try out the game for yourself, link in the description below. Get it for yourself. Definitely recommend it. It's not your normal Pokemon game. It is switched up. It is very, very cool so far playing it. Alright everyone, later everyone.